what would make chicken Alfredo a little better? Putting it on garlic bread in the style of a sub sandwich. It's exactly what we're gonna do today. If you wanna see our take on this delicious Italian dish, then stick around while we dig in.
I can't believe the WALTWINS. They're right there. That's one of them. That's the other one.
I'm the other one. Hey, welcome back.
I'm Adam.
I'm Brett.
And we are
the WALTWINS.
If this is your first time here with us,
Welcome.
Consider subscribing and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of these amazing cooks. I call them amazing, not that what we're doing is amazing, just the food
It tastes
always
amazing.
comes out amazing. Don't ever miss them. So that's why you're here with us, and we hope you'll stick around with us.
And today's another benefit of our YouTube lives where I cooked this dish while we were live several weeks ago. And I can't stop thinking about it to this day, and here we are.
And we do keep a running list of cooks. People ask us all the time, man, how do you come up with all these ideas? A lot of times they're suggestions, but we keep a running list. And every time I bring up the list, Brett kept saying, where's the Alfredo sub? Finally got it in there, and I'm so glad, and I cannot wait for this one. But Brett, talk to us about the groceries. We're gonna do this one just a little different than the way Brett did, but talk about the groceries.
I can promise you it's gonna taste the same. So we are gonna make, of course, it is chicken Alfredo. So we've got chicken. We're using this delicious Bertolli Alfredo sauce, which is delicious. So you're gonna put it on penne pasta. And then this is the garlic bread we will be toasting on the Blackstone, and it will be the vessel that holds this amazing dish. So and we're also going to sprinkle on some Parmesan cheese as well.
Right, and so there's a couple things. I was a little hesitant with using the frozen garlic bread. I was going to use some subs. I was just going to use sub rolls and make my own garlic bread from there. Brett's like, nay. We're doing it with the frozen bread. That's what he did before. I'm gonna trust the process.
And to be honest, that day when we were about to go live, I was on the phone with Adam, literally going to public saying, what am I gonna cook tonight? I wanted to do a chicken parm sub, and he's like, Brett, we already did that. I was like, oh yeah, duh. How about chicken Alfredo? So
I love Alfredo, so it was easy for me.
I'm walking around asking what kind of bread I should put it on, and I was gonna go get one of those rolls, and I just happened to think, let's go check out like Texas toast or something. And then I saw a big long thing of garlic bread that was already cut in half, and I said, Adam, this is what we're gonna do.
It's interesting you wanted to know what kind of bread to put it on, but not what kind of Adam. Just throwing that out there. That was a stretch, but my goodness gracious. One of my favorites is this Bertolli sauce. We do make some Alfredo from scratch.
Yeah, we do.
It is good, but in a pinch, in a simple. We're gonna toss this on the griddle, and we're actually gonna be using our new Koch System CS pan. This is the 10-inch pan, and we are so excited to use this. Listen, I've used this several times. Brett's upset because it's supposed to be
this is supposed to go home with me. I left it. He's using it like on the daily up in here.
And the non-stick, but also it's a little bit more lightweight and actually conducts the heat very, very well. So I thought this would be perfect to toss on the griddle. So we're excited to show you that. A link to that is also in the description below. We'd love for you to check that out because we absolutely love it. Also, stick around till after the cook because we do have some mail time. I'm thinking we got some stickers, some more stickers to add to our fridge, so we can't wait for that. So stick around after the cook and we'll do a little bit of mail time opening as well. But Brett, let's go ahead and get to the cook. We got the griddle set to medium low right there. That is gonna put it just at about 400, a little bit over 400 degrees actually.
And I'm putting this for the sauce.
For the sauce. In fact, we'll get the sauce going first, right?
Get the sauce going first because when it is done, we will put some of the pasta in there, and then we will keep it nice and simmering over here so that it is nice and warm as we go. So, like Adam said, we're actually gonna cut up the chicken today. When I did it, I pounded it flat like we did the chicken parm sandwiches. This is gonna be a little different, but it's gonna taste just the same. So
I can't wait. That's how I wanted to do it. One of my favorite dishes, especially like Olive Garden or when we eat Italian, is fettuccine Alfredo. So usually you get strips of chicken. So I said, Brett, let's go to like strips of chicken.
Yep.
Then we'll lay it on the bread and go from there.
And one thing also is this is the seasoning I came up with. It's like half of the usual suspects, or part of them. It's actually salt, pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, and Italian seasoning. That's it. And this alone can make a piece of bread taste like
And it's what, a teaspoon of each of those?
Yeah, it's about a teaspoon of each.
Okay.
I believe I used equal parts. If I had to,
you had to guess.
So
because he does, it's all guessing. That's why I call him out for it. Yep. Because he just mixes it all, and they always end up coming out phenomenal. But people ask, so we want to make sure we get it right. Not pictured in the groceries was our olive oil. We will be using olive oil for this cook rather than vegetable oil, which is our usual go-to. So right now, checking that, feeling that. It's actually warm. It's not all the way hot. That's okay.
Correct.
We'll get the oil going here at least. We don't need a whole lot, just a little. Ooh, bloopity gloppity. Dude, yeah, get it going.
All right, here we go.
I'd run 1,000 miles if I could run with you.
Normally we would have butterfly cut these to lay these flat or hammer them down. But what we're gonna do is, because we're gonna end up slicing, we will get the cook all the way through. Safety is always first with this cook, especially when you're using chicken. You wanna make sure you cook that all the way through. Okay, so what I wanna do while Brett's mixing those noodles in, that sauce, which by the way, I'm so excited, I'm just gonna start cutting this into, not necessarily strips, but just little pieces. All right, we're just transferring the chicken in to the sauce. Oh man. And that's the spoon we went with, apparently. All the utensils we've got, at least in the spoon. All right, so the last thing is we just gotta prep our bread and then build, right? Yeah. So this is how it comes frozen. We're gonna crack that open. It is thawed just a little bit. Look at that. Right, and it's like stuck together. Look at all that butter. No need to put oil down, by the way. So we're gonna dome that to help the heat build up a little bit. We're gonna put a little bit of the parm in here. Just a little for now, and then we'll put a little on top afterward. Okay, and then it still needs to cook a little bit more, so we're gonna flip it. We just don't want it to burn. Yep. And then we'll do the same thing on the back, and then we'll flip it one more time, make sure it's cooked all the way through. Now this bread is already pre-prepped. It's just frozen, so we're just really trying to bring it up to temp, warm it, and get some crispiness on the outside. Yeah, it really just has to be warm is all, because it's bread. It's been cooked already. And then what I'm gonna do, because this is clearly the hotter part, so as I pull this up, I'm gonna flip it this way. So that way, there we go. We can get the butter going on this. So let's make sure we're on the heat. That's my issue, is I wasn't on the heat here. So right here, we're just gonna do 1 more minute. That is cooked all the way through. I'm gonna pull that bread off to the side, and we're just gonna let it sit for a minute in the heat to just finish thawing, but that is cooked, and that is just about perfect, man. If you could smell this poolside kitchen, you'd be like, man, which Italian restaurant am I in? Right. It does smell like Olive Garden. All right, well, we're gonna go ahead and pull it. Let's get this build on. Okay, so we already came prepared with paper towels because we know it's gonna get messy. It's gonna be a messy Come on, I didn't know we were making a stupid big sub. Okay, now when I did this, I just had like a foot-long piece of garlic bread. Adam's wife went out and found the longest piece of garlic bread she could find, and I could not be happier that she did.
Yeah, normally this is the garlic bread we use actually when I make some meals inside. And
For the family.
Yeah, for real quick.
Yeah.
Now, I do my own garlic bread. I'll mince the garlic and make my own butter and all that, but guess what? To have it already prepped for us all, it's frozen. And I wasn't sure how it was going to turn out. I thought it was going to need longer to cook. Less than 5 minutes, flipping it a couple times.
Yep.
That was all it took, and man, it turned out amazing. But Brett, like we say, I mean, it can look massively amazing.
This looks massively amazing. Check that box.
It can smell gargantuanly delicious.
Check that box.
But if this doesn't taste amazing, then this was all for naught. Cheers. I'll eat to that, my brother.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. My goodness. Oh, my flavor heaven.
This is,
Divinity, perfection.
yeah. You get a side of garlic bread anyway when you're at the Italian restaurant. I'll take it, actually put the pasta on it and eat it. This is just a better variation of that because we have a vessel that's holding the Alfredo.
I seriously want a side of Alfredo sauce to dip this in. That is so perfect. The chicken, I'm glad we did the little chunks of chicken so we can get those bites biting in. I'm not trying to bite through a chicken. It just bites right through with that penne pasta in there with the Alfredo sauce. Those seasonings are absolutely unbelievable in there. But yeah, I got to set it down too.
That was stupid.
Stupid.
A banger.
A banger.
You're my hype guy now.
I'll be your hype guy.
Low-key. I'm coming out low-key. Hype guy.
You're the hype guy, I'm the low-key.
The low.
All right, but man, this was so incredible, Brett. This was seriously so, dude,
Streaming.
good on you. Good on you
Streaming.
for doing that one. It is amazing. You got to try this one. Brett, but before we wrap up, we did say we have a little bit of mail to open, so I'm so excited for this. So if you hold on to that, I want to get into this one. Now, this one comes to us from California. It doesn't say who it's from. I have a feeling, and I'm hoping, that I'm right. Oh my gosh, it is.
Right.
This is from Cooking Cop and Babe.
Yes.
Oh, Cooking Cop and Babe. We love it. Thank you so much for these stickers. Look at all of these.
So amazing.
And guess what happens when you send multiple stickers? They all get smashed, the Cooking Cop and Babe. Look at these. They all end up on the fridge. So we'll put those up on the fridge.
We have a
Those will be
fridge
featured
right
there.
here. So.
Absolutely. Thank you guys so much. But don't forget to check out and support Josh and Bethany and what they do. We're so grateful for them and their support. Thank you guys so much. And one more piece of mail before we wrap it up here.
It comes from Tennessee from John McMillen.
Nice.
And, oh, look at this. No way.
Do we all of a
Did we
sudden
literally
have
just
some,
say-
we literally are just saying we need
Did
stickers?
we literally just say we need stickers? Oh my gosh.
And by the
John.
way, these are all one of them.
Oh, the other one.
You got some too.
That's right. So, subs
Are
go,
you kidding me?
go down the fridge, and then I'm taking the other one
Oh my
home.
gosh, that John McMillen? Yeah, John McMillen from Tennessee. Thank you so much. We're literally joking about how we need to get stickers.
Yeah, you would think
now
that,
we got some
you'd
stickers.
think that you would think that this was scripted, and we were told to say we need stickers right before we open stickers.
Seriously, I had no idea. But I'm one of them,
And I'm the other one.
and now we can, let's put that on the back of our shirts. So we always remember. Thank you so much, John. This really means so much to
this
us.
is
We
so
absolutely
cool.
love it. Thank you for the support and the love and really thinking of us, man. This means so much.
It does. It means so
to us.
much.
Thank
And Cooking
you so
Cop and Babe,
much.
thank you, and everyone that has followed us along for this journey as we continue on as well.
And also, we just love the love and support. And just real quick reminder, we do have a Patreon page. You can check the link below. Thank you so much to our Patreons who've chosen to support us thus far. We love you, and we're so grateful for you. So aside from coming to make this banger of a sandwich, revisit your live cook of the Alfredo chicken sub.
Yep.
On garlic bread, mind you.
Yes.
Why else are we doing this?
Because all we do is twin, no matter what.
And with that, we bid you adieu.
And don't forget to like and subscribe.
And
Griddle on!